see, we have no sun, no moon, no stars.
Here, hundreds of kilometers beneath the surface of the Earth, we are the law.
Taxi. Episode 15. Underground.
It was from feeling oneself that one had reached the last barrier, that it was horrible, but that it could not be otherwise, that there was no escape for you, that you never could become a different man, that even if time and faith were still left you to change into something different, you would most likely not wish to change, or if you did wish so, even then you would do nothing, because perhaps in reality there's nothing for you to change into. In this episode of Beat Taxi, we'll tackle an extremely confusing and difficult subject, the underground. And to help us in our journey, I'm happy to welcome our guest, Benito, well, language specialist, I guess. So, hello.
Hello and hello.
Okay, so I've been doing some research on the underground, and when you just pop, the word and search, you know how I like to search, you find a multitude of definitions and contexts, and so I thought, okay, let's check what is another word for underground, and that's what got me started. So especially now we have our good friend Benito here, so I think he'll be great help, pronouncing the words and all that.
Words.
So here it comes.
Let's go.
A synonym for underground is
Oh.
okay, you want to get the first one?
Ipoggiani.
Right. Hypogean. Huh. Let's see. Let's take a second here. So it says here in brackets of seed germination, and then with the seed leaves remaining below the ground. You see, I mentioned earlier this is going to be a very, very confusing concept. I have no idea. Maybe it relates to the band the Seeds, from the 60s. I don't know, but you definitely get that below the ground thing. So I think we're on the right track. Let's move on to the next one. The next word, the other word, a synonym of underground.
Me.
Okay, yeah, okay, you get that one too.
Sunken.
Yeah, sunken. Sure, sunken. Hang on a second. Okay, so here we have one having sunken, being submerged in water. Okay, and two at a lower level than the surrounding area. So that makes sense. But I kind of like the thing about water. And as an example, the wreck of a sunken ship. So yeah. And now for the really puzzling part, of a person's eyes or cheeks, deeply recessed, especially as a result of illness, hunger, or stress. Her face was white with sunken cheeks. What does it mean? Underground cheeks? I mean, this is good. Let's play something. Okay, so for the next synonym of underground.
Undergrund.
Yeah, okay, I guess Benito's gonna take a whole,
Falafel.
yeah, okay, thank you.
Sub Torino.
Right, so subterranean, sorry, made famous by Bob Dylan and Jack Kerouac and a bunch of people in the 50s and 60s. I think that's maybe where we have to look into, the 50s and 60s. Let's see. What if I get 50s underground? Let's check. We get, this is not much, just black and white pictures. Yeah, nothing interesting really. Well, okay. How about if I do 60s underground? Maybe it didn't start in the 50s. Maybe I was wrong. 60s underground. Oh, okay. Here we go. Spirit of the underground. All right. 60s rebel. In the 60s, young people wanted to be more than the youth section of the establishment. But dropping out is still possible now. Okay. So, it began in the mid-60s. There had always been a bohemian underground. Okay. A discreet gay scene. Kind of like the discreet gay scene. I don't think I've ever used that expression, but it's pretty good. Oh. Bruce is discreetly gay, for example. Anyway, so they kept their heads down, it says here. Of course, because of the Beatles, all those people were exposed. In the UK, they just that is something else. They made, well, and in the US, they called themselves freaks. In San Francisco, they were hippies. In New York, they were the underground. So I guess maybe it's just the New York underground. This is very, very complicated. Okay, let's see. New York underground. Okay. I'm just checking as we go. Okay, here it says average speed 17.4 mile per hour. That's 28 kilometer per hour. Right. It's not really helping. What do you think, Benito?
I think in colors.
Sure. Have you ever been to New York or the underground in New York?
I have been to New York so many times. My brother lived there.
All right, so he has a New York pizzeria.
No. My brother is un fabricator de confetti.
All right, okay.
But is not my real brother, because my father had, come se dici, un'avventura erotica with another mamma.
Okay.
And for that reason, my half brother is called Indesiderato.
All right, great name.
His confetti is the best in New York. Multi-funny for parties.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure.
fan funerales.
All right, okay. Let's play something else.
The next word is buried.
Yeah, buried. So, you were talking about funerals earlier. So, let's see, buried. Placed or hidden underground, that's not helpful. Covered up or repressed. For example, for many, music is a gateway to unlocking buried emotions. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So, underground music, that's one thing. That's what I wanted to get to. The other thing is covered up, repressed. Okay, conspiracies, and cover-ups. Okay, so two different directions. Where should we go?
Conspiration.
All right, okay. What I think is the underground is basically a conspiracy. It could be regional, local. It could be international. But that's the underground for you. It's basically a conspiracy. It's people conspiring to I don't know, just have fun. Is that a conspiracy? I think that counts. Anyway, the next word, the next synonym of underground is underfoot.
Underfoot.
No, underfoot.
Underfoot.
Yeah, okay. Underfoot, yeah.
Underfoot.
In one word, not underfoot. Foot. Under hyphen foot. It's underfoot. Yeah.
Under football.
Yeah, that's still not it. Yeah.
Under football.
Yeah. No, it doesn't relate to. No, not a sport. Not a sport.
Under foot.
No.
Underfoot.
No, not some. No.
Underfoot
not
massage.
A weird erotic game either. No.
Underwear.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and figure out the next word. All right, let's check.
Under the milky moon tonight. The next one is my favorite. In the ricchezzo.
In the recesses.
In the riccize.
In the recesses.
In the ricessi.
Nope, it's still in the recesses.
In the aricococo.
I asked you to behave, right? I told you you'd be off the
I
episode.
don't care. I am the guest and this is my episode.
Well, we'll see. We'll see about that.
Farfigioni.
Okay, I think it's time we define further the words at hand here. When we talk about underground, okay, let's split it into two. So under is easy, but ground, what's the ground really? It's the thing outside, when people are walking, cars are going, the thing that sort of, I don't know, what do you see? I mean, let me look out the window. Ugh, okay. So it's basically the surface, I guess. So that excludes underground things, yeah, underground car parks, underground movie theaters, and the likes. So there's another word here, I think, that comes in handy on the list.
Andy.
Yeah, okay.
Subsurface.
No, subsurface.
It is not a word.
No, I didn't make it up.
Are you sure it is not a super surfing?
Yeah.
Sound delicioso.
So subsurface, I think, works well. Surface is a good word. I like it. Surface. You get this impression of superficial, something up front, but not quite the whole thing. Like, what do you say? The tip of the iceberg.
Iceboard.
The iceberg. You know the iceberg, the
Iceboard.
blocks of ice floating in the sea.
Perfecto in summer.
Yeah.
For aperitivo.
Yeah, they might not be around much longer, but yeah.
Time to die.
So subsurface, I think that's a good word. Okay, since we've looked at all these synonyms of underground, I think now we're about ready to come up with a definition. So I'm thinking, oh well, here's the official, you know how I care about official, right? Definition. So underground is something relating to or denoting the secret activities of people working to subvert an established order. And that's a pretty political definition. I was talking about just people wanting to have fun. Maybe that's the flip side of the underground. So here, yeah, I guess, yeah, you go ahead.
I made a list of the most best words that mean underground.
Alright, go ahead. Can't wait.
Coverto.
Yeah, covert.
Clandestini.
Clandestine?
Confidenziale.
Confidential?
This one is multi difficult to pronounce, but very, very, very beautiful. Stellacce.
What? What?
Stilch.
That, what's still?
Stilci.
Oh, stealth.
Yes.
Right.
Stella.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, suit yourself. That's good. Should definitely use it in conversation.
Strappicoco.
As for myself, I like very much the word or the phrase cloak and dagger. I think it's a very powerful image. Very Shakespearean, I guess. Very Shakespearean indeed. Anyway, so that's I think we've defined the underground. Now let's think example. Maybe what is underground music, for example. So I've done a quick search. Underground music is basically music that has now become mainstream and is now being played or featured on apps and radio stations. So yeah, all right. So basically, we're right in the middle of it. It covers all genres. Typically, a genre of music like drum and bass used to be underground. What does it mean, used to be underground? Anyway, that's not a very good definition. Let's, oh, Sonic Youth is underground, apparently. Huh. Okay. The Velvet Underground is underground. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can't really find good examples. Another definition here that I like because it's quite aggressive. In modern popular music, the term underground refers to performers or bands ranging from artists that do DIY guerrilla concerts and self-recorded shows to those that are signed to small independent labels. For example, all of extreme metal is considered underground music due to its extreme nature. Right, so extreme metal. But I guess you could just add the word extreme to any genre, like extreme bossa nova. And there you go, that you're underground. Extreme hip hop, extreme I don't know. Not a very good definition either. Now
Extreme Mozart.
yeah.
Extreme Pavarotti.
Extreme, yeah. That's extreme.
Sadomasochistic Beethoven.
Okay.
I have a very very good story about extreme musica. One day when I was 9 years old, my papa took me to the opera to see Don Giovanni.
Yeah, okay. Not exactly the same, but
The musical was so extreme I cried, and made gelato in my pantalone. My papa never spoke to me again.
okay. That was a great story. I'm trying to understand what people think of underground music and underground in general, but it's it's very puzzling to say the least. For example, people ask, how can I found underground music? And everything is all the answers says, oh, you can look on SoundCloud or there's a number of websites. Doesn't sound very underground to me. I mean, pretty bright, right? You think? Um, I would say if you're looking for underground music, you gotta go somewhere. You can't just stay at home. I mean, um, you gotta travel. I guess you could probably travel in your mind. That probably counts. But yeah, I don't know. I would say you need to go somewhere damp, dirty. Uh, it's gotta smell of beer and piss. Um, there's gotta be dogs, at least a few dogs, maybe 7 to 13 dogs, something like that. Um, and it's gotta be slightly dangerous. I would say that's already a good plan on how to find underground music. Yeah.
How
Mm.
did you find underground music?
Oh, me, I discovered underground music. Well, I didn't discover underground music, it discovered me. No, I guess, there's not much, I didn't have a choice in this, but what is underground music anyway? It's just, like I said, it's one side of the coin. So here people say, why is underground music better than mainstream? Oh, that's very interesting. So you got underground versus mainstream.
Mainstream.
I like that. Underground, mainstream. Mainstream is it's kind of river. I should probably do an episode on the mainstream, but I don't know. And I wouldn't have any music to play though. So mainstream, it's like the main river, but it's not an underground river then, unless it's a river that runs, you know, upstairs, right? And at some point goes underground. Or better, a river, a stream, that starts underground and goes up, overground. So anyway, so what people say, underground bands or underground music is better than mainstream because it's not heavily manufactured. It is raw, and it's made. It's not made to be liked. Yeah, I would say that's something. So, well, we're just talking about underground music here, but that definition probably applies to underground film. Uh,
Underground film.
yeah, what other things are underground? So music, film,
Underground art.
yeah,
Underground fashion.
yeah, underground,
Underground religion.
yeah,
Underground masturbation.
yeah, that's not
Underground
really, yeah,
guacamole.
okay,
Underground beef jerky.
sure.
Underground shit sandwich with toilet sauce.
No, 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 you've gone too far now.
Underground sex club for retards.
No, not at all. That's
Underground shopping mall.
no, okay. Let's stay on topic, please.
Underground Bruce Willis.
Yeah, okay. Let's take another break.
Underground. 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 Underground.
They received be the generation to which it was first addressed, and the outpouring of angry nonsense to which it Godderies is sad to think upon. But the present generation will probably behave just as badly if another Darwin should arise and inflict upon them that which the generality of mankind most hate, the necessity of realizing their convictions. Let them then be charitable to assumptions. And if they behave no better than the men of my day to some benefactor, let them recollect that after all our wrath did not come too much, and vented itself chiefly in the bad language of sanctimonious souls. Let them as fairly perform our strategic right about face and follow the truth's will.
I think the most important thing I would say about the underground, I mean, to me, the core of the idea is to be able to do whatever you want, you know, as an artist or anything else. There's two things about that. One, there's a proverb, no idea who said it, said in order to live happily, we have to hide away, something like that. Well, that's pretty much it. And the other thing is the great composer and theorist Ensenada, who formulated the theory of obscurity, that states that an artist can only produce pure art when the expectations and influences of the outside world are not taken into consideration. So yeah, this is, I think, pretty good advice overall on life and art. I myself getting into the what you call subterranea. Huh, hard to say. Can you say it, Benito?
Subterranea.
Yeah, all right. Subterranea. So subterranea is anything underground structures, both natural, like caves, and man-made, like mines. Um, so there's so many things to discover, you know. For example, ice caves, you know, that's the underground. Uh, Catacombs. There you go. Rock-cut tombs. Smuggling tunnels. Underground cities. Underground rapid transit systems. And the best of all, wine caves. See? Oh, so I think we need to dig deeper underground. Okay, we have a little problem. Our friend Benito took my last sentence at face value completely literally and went to the basement, well, to the second basement, because I get two. I get a first basement and then I get an under basement. And while we were listening to the last song, he just dug a hole and the floor collapsed. So, okay, I got a torch, I got a rope. Yeah, we have no choice but to go down underground. Okay, let's Just be careful. Can you hear me? Where are you?
I am. I think I found the underground.
Alright. Yeah, it doesn't look like much though. Maybe we should go back up.
Okay, can you take a photo of me? I forgot my camera.
Alright, come on, stop. Yeah, give me your hand. Let's get back up.
Nobody will believe we found the secret underground.
It's alright. We will know.
I close my eyes because I think I have a fear of death.
Okay, that's fine. Just hang on to me. We're gonna jump into the underground river.
Good thing I am wearing my swimsuit underneath.
Yeah, good for you. Alright, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, here we are back to safety.
Oi Madonna.
That was something.
Multi crazy.
Didn't think we would make it.
We almost broke our cannelloni.
Yeah.
Let's eat something.
Well, I didn't know there were that many basements under the basement.
Mushroom omelette maybe.
It's like underground matryoshka thing.
Ririri risotto.
There's an underground and there's an underground and an
underground.
Alright, that was the episode about the underground.
Arrivederci, buon appetito.
Mid-taxis,